tweakers, dude. I'll tell you what, I think it's a missed opportunity, man. Like, I think if we gathered up all the tweakers, hey, we could do a community service for these poor, toothless fuckers, right? We could gather them up. I don't know if you've noticed about tweakers, but these motherfuckers can do stuff, okay? You give a tweaker a Fallout game style of garbage and they will turn it into something. 9 times out of 10 a meth pipe, but the rest of the time, like, if we put them in a war, could you imagine, what do you call a bunch of tweakers, a shamble? I'm like, a fucking, like, just shambling towards your fucking army, dude, you're gonna be like, holy fuck, man, these guys are out for business, they don't sleep. That's where meth comes from, right? Like, they fucking invented that shit to make people march, and also make sure that the dinner was clean and the house was clean when you came home from killing a bunch of fucking people. That's why meth exists, okay? That's what it's here for. Forgot to start the timer on my watch. Damn it. I still got 30 minutes. Let's do this. I don't know what that means. Acid? Are you offering me acid? Oh, I'm at 20 minutes? Damn. I was worried I wasn't going to have enough material. I don't know how to shut the fuck up. Let's do an hour, huh? Anyways, so, yeah, man. And the tweakers, dude, like, I remember when the homeless and the tweakers and shit used to have fucking shopping carts, right? Remember? They'd always push around shopping carts. Yeah. And I could respect a shopping cart. A shopping cart, you could hang stuff off of it, right? Like all your little utensils and weird shit that you got. You could take a tarp and put it on a shopping cart and have a shelter. No, you're not homeless. You're tarped. You're good to go. The rain's not gonna come on you. You could take your overdosing friend and throw him in the shopping cart and wheel him to the hospital. Save his fucking life. Now these motherfuckers are pushing around baby carts. What the fuck is up with that? They got baby strollers. If you ever walk up to one of those carts and there's a baby in there, you need to call the fucking authorities, okay? That's not their fucking baby. And everybody knows that once the tweaker touches the baby, the mama won't take it back to the nest, right? And you know, once those babies start teething, they're gonna be harvesting that shit. Now we're gonna have tweakers wandering around with little baby teeth, like, look at my smile. And I know what my teeth look like, okay? You can look at it. You see that? You see that? My teeth look like they're going through a rough divorce, but right now they're just separated. I get that. All right? You can't see the back teeth, 'cause that's where I used to hold my crack pipe. Oh, fucking tweakers, man. In Alaska, our tweakers have to hibernate. You gotta get a job. It's 40 below zero. Those poor bastards, they have to see, excuse me. I still taste crack. Anyways, they have to fucking find somewhere warm to sleep, and a lot of times they'll crawl into like the Walmart box crusher, and then little Timmy comes out the next day on a smoke break, and he takes a drag, and he pushes that button. Next thing you know is you hear the beautiful tinkling sound of a meth pipe being crushed and a human skull going, and they're fucking gone, dude. And blood just comes out, but we don't give a fuck because we just wrap that box up and send it back to Seattle where they fucking belong, you know? It's not all bad. I've seen beautiful stories in the tweakers too. Dog food. Just don't judge me by this. I need my dog food. You guys saved my dog's life. Gastropub. If you don't go there to get your supplies, you're a fucking asshole. I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. Woman's got an infectious laugh. I could hear it in my kitchen every time you come in. Somebody likes nitrous. Anyways, so I'm walking by the local 7-Eleven down there, right? Going in for one of those delicious 7-meat pizzas. And I look at this, and there's a couple there, and I've seen them there a couple times, and they're just sitting down, and I like stop, and I want to listen to them. I want to see what they're talking about. And the guy looks at her, and he's all, you know, we've been doing this a long time, and I just want you to know how much I love you, and I appreciate you. And she's like, oh, that's sweet. And he's all, look, I want you to have this. And he reached into his mouth, and he grabbed his last tooth, and he's all, and he pulled it out, and he handed it to her. And she took it, and you could tell she wanted to cry, but because of the mouth, she had no body fluids left, so she was just doing this, like, noise, you know? But he gave her the fucking tooth, and she took it, and she stuck it in her mouth, you know? Oh, that's noble as fuck, dude. That was his last eating tooth. That was the tooth that he needed to survive. And they shared that moment. I was just getting ready to walk away, and then she died. She just died. She fell over in his lap, and he was like, oh. My tweaker bitch. And then so he took the tooth back and he smoked it and got high. And what was crazy is the guy that worked at the 7-Eleven like came out and he had a shit-eating grin on his face and he grabbed her and he dragged her inside and chopped her up. And that's a 7th meat on those fucking delicious 7th meat pizzas. That's why you can't eat one piece, man. I'm out of frame again. That's why you can't eat one piece, man. Because they're so fucking good. They're addicting because meth. I have a girlfriend. Yeah. I am 50 years old as of yesterday. I just turned 50. Yeah. I held my dad's hand while he died today, 2 years ago. Num. I get my sense of humor from him. You'd appreciate that joke. Go fuck yourselves. This is why I'm an atheist. I'm not going to hell. It's too warm there. I don't have any shorts. But yeah, I knew I was getting old. I do all right. Crack preserves, right? Oh, I forgot to say I don't feel a day over 49. Anyways, but I knew I was getting old because about a week ago I went to go to the bathroom and do my daily business. I read in the bathroom. I don't bring my cell phone. I'm not an animal, okay? Like, I don't need to watch porn all the time. I'm not Allison Rose. And I went in the bathroom and I sat down and my boys dripped into the water like a bag of Earl Grey tea. And I was like, what the fuck is this, man? I didn't know that happened. And then I was like, well, that's disgusting. I should take a bath. So I got up and I jumped in the bathtub and then I looked down and then my balls looked like Matthew Perry in a fucking hot tub, What, we weren't friends? I love that joke. Some lady yelled out, too soon. I was like, what, for what? For a Hollywood star who had a life like none of us could ever even hope to experience, died because of his youthful drug addiction? If you miss him that bad, go watch him on TV. He's there forever. Unlike my dad, who I could only watch with racist 1964 fucking reel-to-reel hunting films. So, yeah. Yeah, we get so attached to these fucking celebrities and shit. It's like, man, we're the most wasteful people in the world. We throw away food while people are starving. We throw away our garbage and we don't give a fuck while it's ruining our planet, right? We fucking throw away our children who are being dragged in as dead fucking pizza toppings over there. And then, oh, Betty White died at 100 years old. Too soon. Too soon for what? Let her go, dude. Let her fucking go. Stop being hypocrites, motherfuckers. That's my social commentary for the evening. So yeah, I have a girlfriend, right? I'm 50 and she's 28. Yeah. Well, she's been 28 for about 8 years now. I don't know what that magic number is, ladies, where 28 seems to matter to you too much. But I'll tell you this, I'm learning some shit. The veracity and angry horniness of a I don't know. I've learned not to say what age woman. Let's just say of a wise woman is terrifying to somebody like me. Okay, I'm 50. I want to read books. I want to build stuff with my hands, and not like that. I'm like, oh, this seriously. I'm like, when do I get to retire? Like, my dick won't stop working either. You fucking traitor. I'm like, stop it. I'm like, I'm not gonna. The day that I'm like, I should take a pill to have sex. I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm done. Game the fuck over, man. But yeah, and I learned too, and here's some advice for any guys that don't know this. All right, you've all heard of the term fucking hangry, right? Like when you don't eat and you get a little irritable and you're like, you want to stab somebody with your keys in the line at the bank because they won't shut the fuck up and you need a Snickers bar or something. Well, I've come up with the term horngry, okay? And that's when you don't fuck your girlfriend enough, you're in trouble. You're in fucking trouble. You don't know what you did. Well, I know what you didn't do. And you're going to be looking around for your car keys the next day on your way to work because she hid them from you. She fucking hid them from you, and she's mad at you. I've learned that the best way to get through sex these days is I basically just pretend I'm a dildo on a shower wall, and I hold the fuck on and pray to a Jesus I don't believe in. It's going to end sometimes. It has to. It has to. And with my energy levels, I last forever. So I'm just like, fuck, man. One time, she was both horngry and hangry at the same time. So I'm in there trying to make a goddamn sandwich, but she likes Miracle Whip, which is fucking gross. Who in here likes Miracle Whip? Get the fuck out. You're a fucking monster. You're a monster, and there's something horribly wrong with you. She's from New Mexico, the desert. I'm from Alaska, mountains. She says things like ruined. I have looked that word up. There is no T in it. She says you broke the toilet. I don't know what a toilet is, but I'm scared all the time of this woman. She dresses me. You don't know this, but these pants, the underwear that I'm wearing, Simpsons, by the way, Homer going into the bush, not what you think. I don't shave down there. Fuck that. I use glitter and fucking, I comb it out since I was 13. I'm not shaving for you. No. Work your way around it. And this badass fucking shirt right here, these Dixons. She has dressed me in Dixons. This Black Dahlia shirt right here, sexy, right?